tutorial, another one. There will be loads of these videos because I love fall and I love fall makeup. I have been inspired by the queen herself, Nicole Guerriero. She recently uploaded a video with this kind of, you know, clothing, and I cannot say that my makeup is identical to her, but it's still somewhat inspired, or else the clothes really are, because we're twins, like we're twins. It's gonna be also a review on this palette right here, which is the Zoeva Cocoa Blend Palette. It's all over the net, it's very raved about, and it's just gorgeous to look at, so packaging is definitely on point. Let's start with the review first. I find that this palette is just so versatile. It just told me it has a bunch of warm colors. As soon as you open it, you have 10 shades in this palette, and you have the names written on the palette, not on a protective film, which I really love, because if you lose them, I don't, because I always like to keep them for tutorials and stuff. But if you lose them, this is the palette for you, because it has the names written on top of it. It comes with a, you know, variety of purples, mauves, pinks, golds, and kind of bronzy colors, 2 dark shades, light shades, highlight shades. You have matte shades, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are all matte shades, and then you have 4 shimmer shades, so that's a good combination in a palette. It's just gorgeous. Pigmentation is totally there. It's very pigmented, very creamy, very buttery. It reminded me of the Makeup Geek shadows at some point, but I still think that Makeup Geek shadows top of any other shadows, but this is just really good. I got this for about 17 euros if I'm not wrong, which is not that expensive, but shipping kind of is, because it's 9 euros, and I don't expect a 9 euro shipping from another European country, because Zoeva is a German brand. So when it comes to European brands, like, I really wish that they lower the shipping, because Makeup Geek offer a $9 flat rate shipping worldwide, so you have no excuses basically. You're in Europe, it has to be cheaper. Other than that, I really wanted this. I have been eyeing this for ages, but I have seen a blog post on a Maltese group that I'm in on Facebook, but I forgot the name of their blog. I will link it down below. So yeah, I wanted it for that long. As soon as I saw their picture, I was like, girl, you know what, I'm gonna get it. And so I did. The shipping, they claim to be between 3 and 5 days. I think it took 5 days for me to get this. Packaging is just brilliant. You can see for yourself. It's just gorgeous. It's definitely like a chocolate bar, like a, not chocolate bar, box or whatever. It's very luxurious looking also. It's just beautiful. This claims to have no parabens, no mineral oils, no fragrances, no a word which I cannot pronounce, phthalates. Superior pigmentation, easy to blend with vitamin E, and it's made in Italy. So there you go, quality galore. This palette comes in a protective film, just clear. It's just clear, and it also comes in a kind of box. So as you can see, it's quite compact and it's very sleek to carry around. Okay, so these are all of the shades in the palette. They're much more pigmented than this, but colors are just beautiful. I also like the names that they have. For example, bitter start, sweeter end, warm notes, subtle blend, beans are white, delicate acidity, infusion, freshly toasted, substitute for love, and pure ganache. And I feel that the color Pure Ganache, which is this gold bronze shade right here, is the most pigmented from them all. It's highly pigmented. I use this in the inner corners of my eyes. So yeah, if you want to know more on this look right here and how, you know, Zoeva shadows perform, just keep on watching. Okay, so first I'm gonna take a bitter start, and I'm gonna apply that all over the lid, even underneath the brow bone, just to set my foundation. I haven't applied a primer just because I filmed, as I told you before, a beauty blender first impression, so I have just foundation on my eyelid. So I'm gonna set it with this light shade, which is the lightest from the palette. Then I'm gonna grab Substitute for Love, and I'm gonna apply this all over the lid. This color, I feel, is very similar to Makeup Geek's Cocoa Bear. And as you can see, I went the same color on the crease as well. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with Freshly Toasted, which is a very gorgeous reddish brown color, and it's also similar to Makeup Kicks. Bitten, but bitten is more on the red side. And I'm gonna concentrate more towards the outer V. Then I'm gonna grab this white fluffy brush which I got from eBay, and I'm just gonna blend everything. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with Warm Notes. It's a gorgeous plum pinky mauve kind of color. I think that one is my favorite color from the palette. I love that color. And I'm gonna first place it on my eyelid, excluding the inner part of my eyes, the inner corner, and then I'm gonna pack it off with my finger, not because it's not pigmented, but I want that full-on color. And sometimes I feel that even though the shadows are good, with the brush you can lose some of the intensity, so when that happens, use your fingers. And with a fluffy brush, I'm gonna go in with Substitute for Love again. In the crease. I'm gonna grab a clean, fluffy blending brush and I'm gonna blend that crease out. Now I'm gonna go in with Pure Ganache, which is like a gorgeous gold, bronze, antique bronze kind of color. And I'm gonna put that in the inner corners. It's beautiful. I'm gonna pack some more of that Warm Notes color. Now I'm gonna go on with Beans Are White and I'm gonna apply that on the outer part of the eye, and outer corner, and I'm gonna apply that sort of, you know, blendable dark color. Just smoke it out a little bit. And for that I'm gonna grab a pencil brush, like I think it's better that way. Just to intensify the look a little bit more. To create more depth and definition. Now I'm gonna go in with Sweeter End in the inner corners, followed by Pure Ganache again. I'm gonna apply some of that Bitter Start underneath my brow bone. Okay, so now that the eyes are done, the eyeshadow is done, I'm gonna go in with my concealer, and for that I'm using the Rimmel London Match Perfection concealer, and it's in the shade 10 Ivory. And as you can see, this is a very brightening concealer. In fact, this is the 2-in-1 concealer and highlighter. So I'm gonna apply that underneath. An inverted triangle, just as usual. And I'm gonna blend it out with my beauty blender. Okay, so with the same beauty blender, I'm gonna use the Essence All About Matte Fixing Loose Powder, and I'm gonna apply that underneath my eye just to set my under eyes and of course bake them. The lighting is not too bright, let me know what you think. Okay, so for my waterline, I'm gonna use this Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil, and this is in the shade 04. Look at me, and it's a gold kind of pale color just to brighten up the whole look. Now that the baking is done, I'm gonna wipe that off with a fluffy brush. Now I'm gonna set my face using the Makeup Academy Pro Base Prime and Conceal Powder. And I've chosen this powder just because it doesn't hold any color to it. So it counteracts my foundation since it's a bit darker, since I didn't fake tan, so it will match my neck. Now I'm moving on to eyeliner, and I'm gonna use my Essence Liquid Ink in black. I didn't go as extravagant as I did my latest makeup fall tutorial, just because I wanted more kind of subtle feminine look rather than a bold dramatic look. Now that the eyeliner is applied, I'm gonna go in with Freshly Toasted underneath my eyes, just to create a more smoked out look. I'm gonna go in with warm notes as well. And I'm gonna go in with Beans Are White just on the outer portion. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline The Colossal Go Extreme Leather Black Mascara just before applying lashes. Okay, so as for contour, I'm gonna use the 17 Define and Conquer Contour Kit. I'm gonna start by using this shade right here to warm up my face. And now I'm gonna go in with my NARS Ita brush tube, and I'm just gonna sculpt. As for blush, I'm gonna be using this W7 Candy Blush in the shade Orient, and I'm just gonna use the tiniest amount just so I don't have a lot going on my cheeks. Okay, yeah, this was totally pigmented. This blush is very difficult to blend out. This part is okay, and then this part. It looks like I have just been punched. Now I'm gonna be setting my brows with this Maybelline Brow Gel. As for highlight, I'm gonna be using the Bounce Mirror Luminizer, which will be featured in a haul soon because it's been a while since I got this, but I have to film the haul. I think I'll film it today. And I'm going quite heavy with the highlight today. I look so fun, but I thought I was recording. It wasn't. For lips, I'm gonna be using MAC Lip Liner in Stone, which is just beautiful. If you're into brown 90s kinds of shades, just go get this because it's just amazing. And there's also the lipstick available, which I'm gonna get too. I'm gonna fill my lips in. So those are the lips, and now I'm gonna move on to apply lashes. So yeah, that's all for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoy watching this tutorial / review, and yeah, let me know if you have this palette in your hands, how do you like it, if there are any other palettes that you would want me to try, and yeah, that's it, and I see you all in my next one. Bye guys!